Good luck today, ladies, and let's play ball.
Well, it is about 81 degrees here as first pitch is just moments away. Not a cloud in the sky. Bit of a wind gust coming in from center field, so the ball might stay in the park today. It finally feels like springtime here in the Granite State, but it is sports time all year round. Good afternoon, you fine folks watching at home, wherever home may be. My name is Graham Sundstrom. Working solo up here, bringing to you the live play-by-play action for today's first round playoff matchup for girls high school softball between the visiting Red Raiders of Spaulding High School and the hometown Crimson Tide of Concord High School. Always an interesting matchup here. Concord did manage to best Spaulding earlier in the year. Spaulding coming into this one, coming off of the regular season with a 3-game win streak, one against Nashua North, one against Bedford, and one against Keene, finishing the season 8-10 overall. Concord High, of course, coming in riding a couple of big wins against Manch Central, the combined team of Manch Central and Memorial on senior night, and then against Exeter last Wednesday. Concord finished up their season 14-4, good for the 5th seed in this playoff. Londonderry and Pinkerton, the 1 and 2 seeds respectively, get a first-round bye straight into the quarterfinal, and a lot of games going on today to determine who plays next.
Leading off for Spaulding, number 15, Ashley Adrian.
First pitch just about set here. Ashley Adrian will stand in. Nat Rowell in the circle for the Tide. She pitched in the season finale. Concord, of course, rolling with their big guns, the same lineup it's mostly been for the season. Here we go. And the first pitch is blooped into left, and a dive, and it is caught, I believe. What a way to start the game. A diving catch from Cam DuBois. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 2, Sophia Lacasse.
Well, that's one way to get the playoffs going, as Sophia Lacasse will stand in. Cam DuBois has been such a valuable member of this team, and especially on the defensive end right there. So Coach Soyle will roll with his reliable southpaw to start these playoffs, and the first pitch to Lacasse is over for a called strike. This is one of 6 games in this prelim round being played today across the state. This one is popped up heading into foul territory, and it goes into the first base dugout, the visitors' dugout. And that's quickly ahead 0-2. The game to watch for Concord is held today. Salem against Exeter, the 4 seed matching up against the 13. If Salem comes away with the win there, then Concord will be on the road. If Exeter does, we'll be right back here on Saturday. That one is blooped, but straight to the second baseman, Maggie Taylor. 2 quick outs for Nat Rowell.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 10, Meg Juraskovich.
And a quick tour of this Tide defense in the outfield left to right. Cam DuBois, Emma Berry in center, Ella Gray in right. Jalen Westling at the hot corner at third. Grabowski at short, Maggie Taylor at second, Anna Leon at first. Nat Rowell is in the circle. She does the pitching, and Kylie Taylor, as always, behind home plate, she does the catching. And the first pitch to Juraskovich is swung on and missed for strike 1. Nat's bread and butter is that fastball, rise ball combo, and then she'll occasionally just mess with you and toss in an off-speed pitch. Lays off this one, evens the count. straight back to the screen, 1 and 2. These two teams last faced each other on May 18th. That was a tight game. It was actually postponed due to inclement weather. Concord came away with an 8-6 win. Swing and a miss. Nat blows the fastball right by the opposing pitcher and picks up her first of the day. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Raiders on 8 pitches in the first. Bottom of the first coming up. No score from Memorial.
Leading off for Concord High, number 8, Kylie Taylor.
Bottom half of the first inning here in the first round of the playoffs for NHIAA softball. The Tide send their top 3 to the batter's box. Kylie Taylor to lead off, followed by Cam DuBois and Maggie Taylor. Ed Yuraskovich in the circle. There's the first pitch, grounded. Flag down at third. The throw to first is in time. Nice play by Izzy Brennan. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting for Concord High, number 10, Cam DuBois.
So just as Matt Rowell started the top half of this inning, Ed Yuraskovich works a 1 pitch out to the leadoff hitter. As I'll bring up the left fielder, Cam DuBois, who made the first out of the ball game on a fantastic diving play in left. And the first pitch fastball is upstairs for ball 1. Spaulding's already proven that they can hang in with the best. They're looking for a good pitching performance here as that one clips the outer edge to even the count up at 1 and 1. Blistering heat from the righty. 1-1, bit of an off-speed pitch, misses upstairs, 2 and 1. That one misses inside. And the boys in a hitter's count here, 3 and 1. And here in the playoffs, every pitch has a little more weight to it. Swing and a miss. Powered the heater by DuBois at the top of the zone, and the count runs full. Little over anxious on that swing. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Powered the fastball. Straight fire. 2 down.
Now batting for Concord High, number 13, Maggie Taylor.
A couple of fastball heavy pitchers in the circle today, as Maggie Taylor will stand in. As always, hitting out of the 3 spot. Finished the regular season with a .518 batting average. Good. And only 3 other players in league play finished with a higher average than Maggie, as that is fouled off back onto the footpath behind the first base bleachers to even the count up at 1 and 1. Kylie Taylor finished above her with a .534 average. Cora Douglas from Portsmouth at .548. And then Addison Martinez, who just went on an absolute tear for Londonderry, finished the year hitting .565. The Taylors have certainly done their fair share in this Tide lineup. Raskovich ahead, 1 and 2. Maggie fights that one foul back behind the first base dugout, and the count stays the same. Inside, it just missed, and the count evens up at 2 and 2. Taylor stands in 2-2. This one is corked out toward deep right center field. This one's tailing back, and it's going to one-hop to the fence. Maggie Taylor into second, standing with the game's first hit. It's a 2-out double.
Now batting for Concord High, number 18, Jalen Westling.
Hit that one on the screw. She got a fastball up, managed to stay with it and take it the other way. That'll bring up Jalen Westling. Gets the start at the hot corner when she's not doing the pitching. Now working with a runner in scoring position. And she slaps that first pitch foul. That nearly hit a tent set up down there by the right side. Good turnout from both schools today, and it better be for a playoff game. That pitch misses just below the knees to even the count up at 1-1. On this side of the bracket, Salem plays Exeter today, and Winnicott faces off against Portsmouth. Slings that one outside, 2-1. In the bottom half of the bracket, Pinkerton has earned their first round bye. Goffstown plays Bishop Girton, Merrimack plays Bedford, and Wyndham plays Timberlane. A lot of action going on today as that pitch just misses off the plate, just off the outer edge, 3-1. 3-1 foul tip into the mitt, but it popped out. It would have been a strike anyways, and the count runs full. Wesleyan behind on that heat missile. And a quick check on the count. It is, in fact, a full count. Juraskovich on the payoff. Swing and a miss. Power to heater past Wesleyan. A pair of strikeouts as she leaves Maggie Taylor stranded at second base. So despite that hit, nothing going for the Tide. Top second coming up for Memorial Field and the first round of the playoffs. No score.
Leading off for Spaulding, number 7, Izzy Brennan.
Top half of the second inning here in the first round of the playoffs. Izzy Brennan will stand in. Nat worked a 1-2-3 inning on just 8 pitches to start the game. 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Brennan will be followed by Kendra Grinnell and Amanda Bertsimas. That's first pitch, just misses. Looks like Kylie Taylor was trying to frame that as well as she could. Did not get the call on the inside part of the plate. 1-0 jam shot to third. Wesleyan fires over to first. Bit of a low throw, but it is picked by Leon for the first out. Good play by the first baseman.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 9, Kendra Grinnell.
That pitch just rode right in on the fist. Could not get a clean swing around. It was just a weak grounder. And that is an infielder's dream. So I'll bring up the number 5 hitter and the center fielder, Kendra Grinnell. One of the lefty hitters in this lineup as the first pitch is smacked foul to the screen. Both teams sporting white jerseys this afternoon, although not the same shade of red. Spaulding's got a much brighter tone of red, and they're also sporting their red pants. Tries to go outside and misses high and away. Evens the count up at 1-1. Spaulding also getting a bit of red around the collar and on the shoulders of their jerseys. Swing and a miss, way behind that heat seeker, 1-2. And that's probably what we're going to see a lot of from Nat this afternoon, really trying to pound the strike zone early and then try to put these batters away with that elevated fastball or rise ball. And there she tried to do just that as she misses high and away to even the count up at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Went back to that high fastball and got her swinging. 2 down. And the second
Now batting
strikeout
for Spaulding,
Nat
number
this
14,
afternoon.
Amanda Bertsimas.
So I'll bring up Amanda Bertsimas, gets the start at first base this afternoon. First pitch is grounded foul toward the home on deck circle for strike one. There's a called strike. Edward Seamus fooled on that one. Looked like she was expecting an off-speed pitch, 0-2. And a called strike 3 on the outer edge. Back-to-back Ks for Nat. That's 3 on the afternoon. She works them 1, 2, 3, this time on 10 pitches. Bottom half of the second inning coming up from Memorial Field. We are scoreless.
Leading off for Concord High, number 12, Anna Leon. Number 5.
We'll figure this out later. We'll figure this out later. Back now, bottom half of the second inning as Anna Leon stands in and takes a called strike. Both pitchers. Ooh, there's a nasty changeup swung on and missed for strike 2. So it'll be 5, 6, and 7. Emma Berry in the on-deck circle for the tie. Goes outside and misses 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes. A late swing and foul down the first base line. We'll do it again. Pitch came up and in. Anna just managed to get the bat around enough. But definitely an off-balance swing. Raskovich ready, 1 and 2. And that one skips in to even the count. So we'll see if Raskovich wants to incorporate a bit more off-speed as the game progresses. She didn't really throw it in the first inning. This one is chopped, flagged down by the pitcher, Raskovich, as she throws out Leon for an easy
now
first
batting
out.
for Concord High, number 3, Emma Berry.
So I'll bring up the Tide center fielder Emma Berry and the pitcher Natalie Rowell to follow.
Night calling in a phantom. Told them they don't trip in it. Took an island for the mansion. Drop the roof, noise.
Changes after
First pitch is grounded straight back to Raskovich again, and she pegs Berry for the second out.
Now batting for Concord High, number 24, Natalie Rowell.
A couple of comebackers to the mound, and Mega's made it look like no issue. The first one at least could have gotten over her head. This one straight into the mitt, as Nat Rowell will stand in. And a late swing as she fights that one foul behind the third base bleachers. That one's fouled back to the screen, 0-2. See if Raskovich can get a little revenge here. Nat struck her out to end the bottom half of the first. And that one misses way outside for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Late swing, and that one is muscled into left field for a base hit. Nat Rowell is aboard with the second hit of the afternoon, and the Tide
Now
of a
batting
2-out
for
base
Concord
runner.
High, number 9, Ella Gray.
Not a ton on it, but just enough to split the 5-6 hole, as it looks like Brooke Naylor is going to come in and run for Nat.
I wanna party, I wanna samba, I wanna party, and live my life, I wanna party.
Running for Concord High, number 1, Brooke Naylor.
That's primarily been Brooke's role this season, as Ella Gray will stand in, one of the 2 seniors on this roster, as she is way behind that fastball for strike 1. High heat just misses, evens the count up at 1-1. Swing and a miss, as that one dove out, down and away. And Ella's behind now, 1-2. Ella Krabolowski in the on-deck circle. And a cold strike 3, that one on the outer edge. So Juraskovich works through the second inning, leaves a runner stranded on first base this time. She picks up her 3rd strikeout, matching that roll stride for stride through 2. Top half of the 3rd coming up, no score from Memorial.
Leading off for Spaulding, number 4, Avery Cameron.
Back now, top half of the 3rd inning from Memorial Field here on the Concord TV Sports Network. Full games airing on the Comcast Education Channel 6 and the BreezeLine Channel 2001. Also online, you can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/ConcordNHTV, or you can follow Concord TV on Facebook and Instagram for sports highlights. 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up for the Red Raiders as the breeze continues to fill this booth with some nice cool air. Avery Cameron standing in. That first pitch brushed her off the plate just a little bit for ball 1. As much as Nat commands the top of the zone, she does work east to west, which can be just as deadly. Swing and a miss. There's that high heat. Evens up the count at 1-1. Tries to go outside. That one just misses off the plate. 2-1. See Kylie Taylor move that glove maybe just a hair too much for the home plate umpire. 2-1. That one misses in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike as Nat finds herself behind for the first time. Can't be giving up free bases, especially in the playoffs. Hitters count for Cameron, 3-1. Muscles this one, but it's popped up for Anna Leon, who makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 5, Avery Grant.
So that'll bring up Avery Grant. That's the start out in right field today. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Looked like she got tied up a little bit on that one. There's that curveball, but it just spiked for ball 1 to even the count. Grant sporting a pink bow in her hair to match the white and pink batting gloves. 1-1, this is popped up on the infield. Maggie Taylor calling everybody off as she makes the catch on the edge of the infield dirt for the second out.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 1, Chloe York.
2 quick outs for Nat here in the 3rd, as that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Chloe York. Gets this start as the designated player. First pitch fouled into the mitt for strike one, behind on that heater. Showing bunt, pops it straight back to the screen for strike two. Looking for something, anything to get going. Two swing and a miss. Got her on an elevated fastball, and that picks up her fourth strikeout of the afternoon. 9 up and 9 down to start game one of the playoffs. Bottom three coming up from Memorial Field. We're still knotted at 0.
Leading off for Concord High, number 2, Ella Krabolowski.
Bottom half of the third inning here from Memorial Field and the first round of the playoffs. 9-1, 2 hitters due up. Ella Krabolowski leading off, followed by Kylie Taylor and Cam Du Bois to follow.
I've been blowing through the money.
And the first pitch is a called strike on the outer edge. Raskovich right back to work. Definitely got a bit of a faster pace. Tries to go back outside and misses. That'll even the count. This one is muscled into right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Just stayed inside the chalk as Krabolowski is on to lead off the third.
Now batting for Concord High, number 8, Kylie Taylor.
Once again, not a lot on it, but just enough.
I'm like, baby, how you doing? Hey, I'm trying to roll with you.
Back to the top of the order, and Kylie Taylor stands in. Been a bit cold the last couple of games. Looking to break that here. She takes a fastball right down the middle for strike one. Grounded out to third to lead off the bottom half of the first inning. And a swing and a miss. And, yep, so that is confirmed by the first base umpire. It looked like she went around, so the count quickly moves to 0-2. That pitch was called inside, but the appeal to first on the swing makes it 0-2. This is upstairs for ball one. That had some pepper to it. One of the best sounds on planet Earth. The ball hitting the back of a mitt. 1-2. Lays off that high heat, 2-2. That's a tough take, especially with 2 strikes. That high heat, that looks really appealing as a hitter. And that Rowell also makes that look appealing. 2-2. This one is muscle, picked at third. Nice play, throw to second, 1, and the throw to first is not in time. So Krabolowski is gone on the fielder's choice, and Kylie makes it to
now
first.
Now batting for Concord High, number 10, Cam Du Bois.
So good pick down there at the hot corner.
Now running for Concord High, number 14, Emmy Frazier.
I'll bring up Cam Du Bois, struck out swinging in her first at bat, as that one is over for a called strike. A little more speed on first in Emmy Frazier. So we'll see if the Tide can capitalize on this. Showing bunt, gets it down, it's a beauty. Raskovich tosses to first in time.
Now
so Du Bois
batting for
is gone,
Concord
but the
High, number
sacrifice is
13,
executed
Maggie
to perfection.
Taylor.
Could not ask for a more perfect sack there. 1-4 on the putout. So Frazier now moves up to second base in scoring position for Maggie Taylor, who doubled in her first at bat. Really the only hard hit ball of the afternoon. First pitch fastball misses upstairs for ball one.
Yep. You're good.
Big spot here, 2 down. That pitch misses upstairs, 2-0, as you see the center fielder, Kendra Grinnell, is shifted a little bit to our right. She's not directly in center. Guess they're looking for that slicing fly ball. That one's fouled off the mitt and straight back to the screen for strike one. That is how Maggie burned him in her first at bat. She hit it out toward right center field and one hop to the wall. That was with 2 outs and nobody on. She's looking for just a simple base hit here. That was lined right back up the middle. It's off. Juraskovich, the throw to first is in time. Good composure. That one's going to sting a bit. She's running on adrenaline right now, but she looks like she's okay. Good work by Juraskovich to get out of the third inning. She leaves the runner stranded in scoring position for the second time today. Top 4 coming up from Memorial Field. We are still knotted at 0.
Leading off for Spaulding, number 15, Ashley Adrian.
Back here from Memorial Field and the Concord TV Sports Network. Top half of the 4th inning here as we are moving along very quickly, as the Red Raiders will send the first 3 hitters in their order. Ashley Adrian will lead off. Popped out to left on a great diving play by Cam DuBois to start the ball game. And as a slap hitter, you can see the corners of the infield have been moved in. As that first pitch heater misses upstairs for ball one. Matt has had herself one heck of a season in the regular year, finishing second in both earned run average and strikeouts as per Max Preps. And that one sails outside, 2-0. The only person above her 1.1 ERA and 108 strikeouts is Elizabeth Kearney of Londonderry with somehow a .6 ERA and 233 Ks. I guess that's part of the reason why Londonderry got a first round bye.
Most of the reason.
2-1. That one's tipped back to the screen, and that brings the count back even at 2-2. Matt ready, 2-2. And an awkward swing as that one's fouled off the screen on the left side, and we'll do it again. Very defensive, almost like a half swing there from Adrian. Count stays at 2-2. This is grounded up the middle, and it's under the mid of Krabilowski into left field for a base hit. Ashley Adrian breaks the string of 9 in a row retired, and the Red Raiders have their first hit of the afternoon.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 2, Sophia Lacasse.
I get the feeling that even if Ella was able to flag that down, that was going to be a tough play anyways with Adrian's speed down the line. So now Spaulding working with their first base runner of the game, as Sophia Lacoste will stand in. Popped out to Maggie Taylor at second in her first AB. Gotta watch that runner on first, showing bunt. It is down, spinning, it's a fair ball. That was right on top of the line. Throw to second, gets into left field. There's no one covering out there. Adrian's a third. She is gonna be sent, and she is gonna score without a throw. An ill-advised throw by Anna Leon sailed into the outfield, and the Red Raiders grabbed the first lead of the game. It's 1-0.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 10, Meg Yuraskovich.
Meg Yuraskovich will stand in here. That's a play that you just can't make. I know that Anna was eager to throw out Adrian, who was straying off second. She made a wide turn, but at that point you got to hold on to the ball. You can't be greedy. That first pitch is popped up, heading into foul territory, and it is going to fall out of play by the first base bleachers. So an unearned run. And in a game like this, the way it's been going, it feels like one run can and likely will be the difference. That one misses down below the knees, evens the count up at 1-1. Even at 1-1. Muscles that one foul, almost to the same spot. 1-2. Count moves to 1-2. And that one skips in and gets away from Taylor to even the count up at 2-2. Certainly not the way the Red Raiders were expecting to get their first run of the day, but I think they'll take it all the same. 2-2. This one is flied out toward right center field. Emma Berry's got a pretty good beat on that one as she hauls it in on the run for the second out.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 7, Izzy Brennan.
So you can see the ball carrying just a little bit. The wind for right now has died down a little bit. But it is blowing slightly from left field to right. So that'll bring up Izzy Brennan. Grounded out to third in her first at bat. And that one skips about 5 feet in front of the plate for ball one. Get a quick change of the softballs. I don't think Nat really liked the grip on that. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off of that one. Evens up the count at 1-1. And that acted almost like a cut fastball. It looked like it broke into the righty. Swing and a miss. Got an elevated rise ball past her for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. This one is flied out towards center field. Emma Berry moves to her right and hauls it in for the third out, but a costly throwing error by the first baseman, Leon, allows Ashley Adrian to score the game's first run. So we'll see how the Tide can respond to this. Good work by Nat to limit the damage. Bottom 4 coming up from Memorial Field. Spaulding out in front, 1-0.
Leading off for Concord High, number 18, Jalen Westling.
Bottom half of the 4th inning here at Memorial Field, right here on the Concord TV Sports Network. Concord TV is Concord's nonprofit community media center, located right in the heart of Concord High School, but serving the entire city. If you want to help out with Concord TV sports coverage, we're always looking for volunteers of any and all experience levels. So if you are interested, reach out to Josh Hardy at josh@yourconcordtv.org. Jalen Westling, the number 4 hitter standing in, as that one's popped up and it is hauled in by the first baseman, Bert Seamus, for the first out.
Now batting for Concord High, number 12, Anna Leon.
Nice play by the first baseman there, able to get her glove up. Quick tour, a late tour of the Spaulding defense in left field, from left field to right. It's Emerson in left, Grinnell in center, Grant in right. Around the horn in the infield, Izzy Brennan at the hot corner. Cameron at short, Lacoste at second, Bert Seamus at first. This is grounded to second. Lacoste, easy play over to first for the second out.
Now batting for Concord High, number 3, Emma Berry.
Raskovich is obviously doing the catching, and Ashley Adrian, the lefty, is on dish duty. She is behind home plate. So I'll bring up the center fielder, Emma Berry, as Raskovich has worked a very quick inning thus far. Just 3 pitches for these 2 outs to the middle of the tied order. There's a blistering heater on the outer edge for a called strike. Both pitchers continuing to pound the strike zone. Swing and a miss way behind that high heat, 0-2. Raskovich has been needing a quick inning. This might be it for her. And it's fouled just off. It was not able to be corralled by the catcher, Adrian, so the count stays at 0-2. So Raskovich has certainly been busy, not just doing the pitching, but also 4 putouts to her name, including 2 in the second, as well as 2 in the third, actually. Count stays at 0-2. Berry just manages to fight off that high heat. Still 0-2. And pitch misses inside for ball 1. Good take by Berry. One, 2, just outside, 2-2. You can see the catcher, Adrian, really wanted that one on the outer edge. 2-2, this is grounded the other way, picked up at second by Lacoste, and the throw to first is in time. So a 10-pitch, 1-2-3 inning for Meg Raskovich as she has her pretty quick inning here in the fourth. A couple of groundouts and a pop-out. Tide have nothing going so far. Top half of the fifth coming up from Memorial Field and the first round of the playoffs. Spaulding out in front, 1-0.
Leading off for Spaulding, number 9, Kendra Grinnell.
Back here from Memorial Field in the first round of the playoffs for softball, 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for Spaulding as they hold a 1-0 lead. They got that run just last inning on a throwing error by the first baseman, Anna Leon. So it'll be the center fielder, Kendra Grinnell, to lead off. She's 0 for 1 and one of Nat's strikeout victims. See if Nat can have another shutdown inning that they desperately need. And that first pitch is fouled straight back to the screen. One on the outer edge, 0-2. Just as Raskovich has done, Nat is continuing to pound the zone, although we're seeing her work a little more to the west of the plate now. Fastball misses upstairs, a good take by Grinnell for ball 1. Still a pitcher's count here, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Powered the fastball by her. And there's one down in the fifth.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 14, Amanda Bertsamas.
Second time that Grinnell has gone down via the punch out, and that's Nat's 5th of the afternoon. There's the first baseman, Amanda Bertsamas. And the first pitch is fouled straight back to the screen. Just one hit for the Red Raiders to this point. It was a leadoff single by their catcher, Ashley Adrian, in the top half of the 4th. And they haven't really needed much else. That one, it just misses low to even the count up at 1-1. Speed pitch tails down and in for ball 2. 2-1, this is jammed to first. Leon will take it to the bag herself. 3 unassisted, 2 down.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 4, Avery Cameron.
So that'll bring up the number 7 hitter, Avery Cameron. Another Avery in Avery Grant stands waiting in the on-deck circle. First pitch tails outside for ball 1. Yeah, not a ton of solid contact for Spaulding this afternoon. A lot of weak contact. And of course, as is typical for Nat, plenty of strikeouts. Grounded past third. Krabilowski had to check, but if she had the ball, but she does peg Cameron at first. So Nat works herself a 10-pitch, 1-2-3 inning, just as Meg Juraskovich did in the top half of the frame. In the bottom half of the 4th, excuse me. We're out of the 5th inning here. Bottom half of the 5th coming up from Memorial Field. Spaulding holding a narrow lead in game 1 of the playoffs. It's 1-0.
Leading off for Concord High, number 24, Natalie Roll.
Back here on the Concord TV Sports Network, bottom half of the 5th inning here in the first round of the playoffs. 7, 8, 9 hitters, the bottom 3 of the order, starting with Nat Rowe. Ella Gray waiting on deck, to be followed by Ella Krabilowski. Tied in desperate need of some offense as they have been held in check by Meg Juraskovich. So far, she's managed the traffic in the first 4 innings. There's a check swing. It misses upstairs for ball 1. And that has one of the 3 hits on the day for the Tide. Slaps that one foul over towards the third base coach's box to even the count. So we saw a bit of an offensive outburst for both of these teams when they met in the regular season, but of course, the playoffs are a completely different kind of beast. That one's grounded into the middle for a base hit. The pitcher, Nat Rowe, is 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. And she represents the tying run.
Now batting for Concord High, number 9, Ella Gray.
Who says pitchers can't hit? Nat sure can. As Brooke Naylor is going to come in and run once more.
I wanna party. I wanna samba. I wanna party.
Could that be the spark the Tide need? We will see as Ella Gray stands in. Struck out looking in her last at-bat. And that was to end the inning. And the first pitch is a called strike on the outer edge. Coach Sawyer wanting to protect his ace as much as possible, so hence why Brooke is in to run. Showing bunt, it gets down, it's a beauty, it spins, it's picked up by the pitcher, and she just got her at first base. Nice play by
Now batting for
Raskovic
Concord
the
High,
first
number
out.
2, Ella Krabalowski.
But it does the job as Brooke Naylor moves up to second.
I've been blowing through the money like a growing cheese. I've been on a French, c'est la vie. I just put them on a jet.
That ball had a lot of spin on it. That was going to be a tough play, whoever picked it up. Ella Krabalowski stands in and she takes a called strike at the knees. Tide have worked with a runner in scoring position. This is now the third time in the game. Ooh, a called strike inside. Quickly 0-2. Certainly feels like they got to break through soon. 0-2, this is pounded into the ground at third. Checks on the runners. Throw to first is in time. Naylor breaking for third. The throw over is not in time. Heads up base running by Brooke Naylor. She's just
Now
60
batting for
feet
Concord
away.
High, number 8, Kylie Taylor.
So Krabalowski is gone on the fielder's choice. As that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Kylie Taylor. Taylor 0 for 2. She reached on a fielder's choice back in the third, but they need something here. That first pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. Goes outside and misses 2-0. Brooke Naylor, the runner on third. Lays off, upstairs, 3-0. And hey, even if you can create some traffic, I think Coach Sawyer is going to be happy, but I think everybody would prefer a base hit. See if he gives her the green light here. 3-0. Taken on the inside corner, 3-1. Upstairs, ball 4. So Taylor reaches base for the second
Now
time.
batting for Concord
and
High,
runners
number
will
10,
be on the
Cam
corners here with 2
DuBois.
outs. The tying run in Brooke Naylor still stands on third, just 60 feet away, but now the go-ahead run, now represented by Emmy Frazier, is on first. A crucial spot with 2 outs for the number 2 hitter, Cam DuBois. 0 for 1, she struck out in the first. That pitch misses upstairs for ball 1 as Adrian was looking for Frazier to run. There's a called strike at the bottom of the zone. There's that blistering heat. And that one catches the inside corner.
One, two. And balls two strikes. It's okay. You're okay.
1 and 2. Swing and a miss. DuBois down swinging to end the inning as Raskovic works out of danger. She leaves the tying run stranded on third as she picks up her 4th strikeout of the afternoon. Clutch performance out of the pitchers today. Top half of the 6th coming up from Memorial Field. Spaulding still out in front. It's 1-0.
Leading off for Spaulding, number 5, Avery Grant.
That's right. You gotta get a big hit here.
Back here from Memorial Field, top half of the 6th inning, just about set to get underway. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for the Red Raiders, starting with Avery Grant. Chloe York to follow in the 9th spot, and back to the top of the order with the catcher, Ashley Adrian. Nat Rowell right back to work as that first pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. That one runs inside, 2-0. Both offenses have been eerily quiet today. Spaulding still with just that one hit. This one is popped up and off the very top of the screen for strike 1. That pitch came in and seriously jammed her.
Hey, you're up, kid, you're up! Hey, all you, 5, all you!
2-1. This one is pulled deep to left and hooking, fouling out of play. Bet Nat's breathing a bit of a sigh of relief on that one. Grant got around on that one pretty well, just wasn't able to straighten out that swing. But with the shortened field here, that might have had a chance to leave. Counts even at 2-2. A curveball misses in the dirt, and the count runs full. First time that Nat has seen a full count this afternoon. Payoff pitch. It misses ball 4. That was right at the bottom of the zone, but I
Now
guess
batting
it
for
just
Spaulding, number
missed.
1, Chloe York.
So Chloe York will come to the plate. That's the first walk issued by Nat Rowell this afternoon. And that feels like a pretty big one, as it looks like we're going to have a substitution here. And we will, as Jada Collins is going to come in and run for Avery Grant at first.
Yeah, Jada!
11 for 5.
So the first substitution of the game for Spaulding as they look to get a little more speed on, but a leadoff walk is massive, especially against the ace of the tie. Infield has been pulled in for Chloe York as they're expecting a bunt as she cuts through the first pitch. Jada Collins a little more speed than Avery Grant over on first. Wessling is hugging the third base line. Now she shows bunt, and that pitch misses upstairs. She did not offer at it, so the count evens up at 1-1. So a quick check down to the first base umpire, and it is confirmed that York did in fact pull the bat back in time. Corners of the infield still pulled in, expecting a bunt. Showing bunt, it's popped up, and that goes foul out of play behind our booth. Count moves to 1-2. And a late swing, it's fouled off back behind the first base dugout, and we'll do it again. Just 2 base runners for the Red Raiders to this point. The only other one was Ashley Adrian in the top of the 4th, and she would later score. Still 1 and 2. This one is fly down the right field line and slicing out of play onto the path walk. And we'll do it again. Matt ready again, still 1-2. And an off-speed pitch is grounded foul down the third base line, and we will do it again. Chloe York putting up one of the best at-bats that the Red Raiders have had this afternoon. Another 2-strike delivery. This is grounded to second. Taylor will take the shore out at first. And York is retired for the first out as Collins moves up to second.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 15, Ashley Adrian.
So we'll see how that defensive play shapes out here in the top of the 6th as Ashley Adrian will stand in. She's the only player from Spaulding to have a hit this afternoon. But now the Red Raiders work with a runner in scoring position for the first time today. The infield has been pulled in again as that first pitch misses high and away for ball 1. And in these playoffs, it is single elimination. Survive and advance. That one's fouled off the end of the bat, straight back to the screen and to even the count. So the first real hiccup for Nat Rowell this afternoon in terms of managing the base paths. Wessling has backed up almost on the bag now, still hugging the third base line. Showing bunt, it's popped up, but it is off the screen. And the count moves to 1-2. So now you see Wessling has moved in a bit down there at third. 1-2 to Adrian. This one is popped sky high down the left field line into foul territory, and it's in and out of the mitt. Wessling nearly hauled it in. It looked like it might have hit the palm of the glove. Man, that would have been an amazing play, but the count stays at 1-2. Still great effort regardless. Still in a 1-2 count. Swing and a foul tip into the mid for strike 3. A big second out. Number 6 for Nat.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 2, Sophia Lacasse.
Just managed to sneak a fastball past her. She did get a bat on it, but it went straight into the mid of Kylie Taylor. A big second out as the number 2 hitter, Sophia Lacasse, will stand in. 0 for 1, she popped out to second in the first and laid down a sac bunt in the 4th that would ultimately score Ashley Adrian. And the first pitch is in there for a called strike. This one is popped up into foul territory and out of play. Down just to the right of the first base dugout.
the machine.
Take contact!
Yeah,
Get contact!
I don't think he did anything either.
Big spot for Nat here. Runner on second. 2 down in the 6th. 0-2. And that pitch just misses up for ball 1. See Taylor tried to frame that one. One ball, 2 strikes. And what a take upstairs, 2-2. Nat still trying to dominate the top part of the zone and trying to get these batters to swing. But perhaps they've become a little wiser. 2-2. This is tapped foul. It hit Lacoste coming out of the box. So the count will stay the same. Some really good quality at bats from the Red Raiders here in the top half of the 6th inning, as Lacoste awaits the 24th pitch of the frame. Nat's still in here, 2-2. This is popped up on the infield right to roll. So she averts damage and leaves Jada Collins stranded at second. Good work by Nat Morales. She works a scoreless frame. But the Tide need offense, and they need it badly. Bottom 6 coming up from the first round of the playoffs. Spaulding still up by 1. They lead this one 1-0.
Leading off for Concord High, number 13, Maggie Taylor.
Welcome back to the Concord TV Sports Network, bottom half of the 6th inning here from Memorial Field as the Tide are down to their final 6 outs of the season. It's the middle of the order here, 3, 4, and 5, starting with Maggie Taylor as she takes a ball just outside. It has been a pitching masterpiece from both starters this afternoon. That one, it misses. I guess it missed low, 2-0. This one is lined up the middle for a base hit. Maggie Taylor is on for the 2nd time today, and she represents the tying run.
Now batting for Concord High, number 18, Jalen Wessling.
So they'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Jalen Wessling, and do they need her more than ever? They will keep Maggie Taylor in the game. She's got plenty of speed of her own. This first pitch is grounded to short. It's picked up the throw to second. It's in and out of the mitt. The Tide catch a huge break as Taylor advances to second.
Now batting for Concord High, number 12, Anna Leon.
So it officially goes in the books as an E4. What a lucky break for the Tide as they now put 2 runners on base. Wessling on first, Maggie Taylor at second, and Anna Leon stands in as the first pitch misses inside. Biggest spot of the game. Line shot back to second, and it's going to be an unassisted double play. Right at Lacoste. And Maggie Taylor was caught too far off the
Now
bag.
batting for Concord High, number 3, Emma Berry.
That is exactly what the Tide did not need. Wessling stays on first. And it'll be up to Emma Berry to keep this inning alive. First pitch sails upstairs for ball 1. So instead of being first and second with only 1 out, they only have a runner on first here with 2. That one is fouled off. Evens up the count at 1-1. One up and in, and a fake throw to first. Upstairs, 3-1. Gets that call on the outer edge, and the count runs full, so Wesleyan should be on the move here with 2 outs. Big spot here. Payoff pitch is grounded in play to third. The throw across the diamond is in time. Juraskovich once again averts trouble and leaves the Tide scoreless through 6. Top of the 7th coming up from Memorial Field as Spaulding holds a narrow lead. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off for Spaulding, number 10, Meg Juraskovich.
Back now, top half of the 7th inning here in the first round of the playoffs between the Tide of Concord High and the Red Raiders of Spaulding High. Spaulding still out in front, 1-0. That 1 run they got in the 4th has made all the difference so far, as Nat Rowell will come back into the circle, and she once again needs a shutdown inning. She faces the middle of the Spaulding order, 3-4-5. Meg Juraskovich will stand in. She's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. And the first pitch is popped sky high on the infield. Anna Leon calling for it at first. She makes the catch in foul territory. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 7, Izzy Brennan.
So I'll bring up the third baseman, Izzy Brennan, who's been plenty busy in the field. And she's made a couple of crucial outs as well. Just 1 hit for Spaulding to this point in the game and only 2 base runners total. First pitch skips in for ball 1. And thus is the pressure faced by an ace who gets no run support. She is forced to almost be perfect. Jam shot, but that one's fouled back behind the first base dugout to even the count. Even at 1-1. Jam shot on the infield. Maggie Taylor calling for it. She makes the catch, 2 down. So a pair of pop-outs. As I'll bring up Kendra Grinnell.
Now batting for Spaulding, number 9, Kendra Grinnell.
Grinnell 0 for 2. She's gone down via the punch-out twice. She looks to keep the pressure on Nat Rowell. And the first pitch is a delayed called strike. Wasn't too sure of it from up here. Sounded like the home plate umpire said ball, but then he held up his right arm in a strike motion. Swing and a miss. There's that prize ball high and away. Quickly 0-2 to the center fielder. And she goes down swinging on 3 pitches. Grinnell down on strikes for the 3rd time this afternoon. That's 7 for all. But the Tide, well, they got to make something happen here as they're down to their final 3 outs of the season. Bottom 7 coming up. Spaulding still out in front.
Leading out for Concord High, number 24, Natalie Rowell.
Bottom half of the 7th inning here in the first round of the playoffs. The Tide are down to their final 3 outs. And they send the bottom of the order to the plate. 7, 8, and 9. Nat Rowell will lead off. She's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. And boy, do the Tide need a base runner now. Raskovich right back to work as there's a called strike on the outer edge. Peter misses high and away to even the count up at 1-1. A brilliant pitcher's duel to the end. Swing and a miss. Had an awkward-looking swing on that high heat. She clearly didn't want to swing, but she couldn't hold off. 1-2. And it misses upstairs to even the count. A stone-cold take from Nat. 2-2. Swing and a miss. She goes down swinging on the high fastball. 1 down.
Now batting for Concord High, number 9,
That's
Ella
5 for Meg
Gray.
Raskovich. And Ella Gray will stand in as the Tide are down to their final 2 outs of the season.
I want a song.
First pitch swung on and missed. There's that elevated heat again. Seems like neither team has been able to lay off that high heat this afternoon. Gray 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a sacrifice bunt. And a called strike. Up and in with that heat. This one is lofted, right center field, sinking fast, it's down for a base hit. And Ella Gray thought about going to second as the ball was bobbled out in center by Grinnell, but she holds
Now
it
batting
first.
for Concord High, number 9, Ella Krabilowski.
So a big base runner for the Tide here is the number 9 hitter, Ella Krabilowski, will stand in. Like many of her teammates, she's 0 for 2. Or correction, she is 1 for 2. She's singled back in the 3rd. And called strike on the inside part of the plate. Jam shot, that's popped up and it's gonna fall foul. There's that heater up and in that Raskovich has lived on so far this afternoon, as we're actually going to have a courtesy runner, it looks like, in the middle of the at-bat, as Adriana Smith is going to go in and run for Ella Gray. So a little bit of gamesmanship here from Duke Sawyer.
Now running for Concord High, number 6, Adriana Smith.
A little bit of gamesmanship there, trying to get a little bit of a delay. Still 0-2. This is grounded up the middle. Out at first, out at second. The throw to first is not in time. Smith, for whatever reason, threw on the brakes.
Now batting for Concord High, number 8,
As she is
Kylie
retired.
Taylor.
Krabilowski is aboard via the fielder's choice. But now, the Tide are down to their final out of the season, and it comes down to their best hitter in Kylie Taylor, who has not had a hit in 2 games. And a called strike on the inside corner. Raskovich just about to hit 100 pitches on the day. Lays off upstairs, evens the count up at 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. If Kylie were to reach base, Cam DuBois awaits in the on-deck circle. Outside, just missing, 3-1. We've seen Juraskovich try to nibble on that outer edge all game, but she does not get the call here. It's a hitter's count, 3-1. Up and away, ball 4. Second walk for
Now batting
Kylie
for Concord High,
this
number
afternoon.
10, Cam DuBois.
As now a meeting in the circle. So Cam DuBois will indeed get an at-bat, as this game has been mostly smooth sailing. That narrow score, of course, providing the majority of the drama, but with moments like this, we've seen it a couple of times this afternoon. But even more. But now the stakes are raised even more. Cam DuBois is in. 0 for 2. She's gone down on strikes twice and laid down a sac bunt in the third. Just need to keep the line moving. First pitch outside, ball 1. This is jammed and fouled back behind the first base dugout to even the count. One and one. That one is over. And the Tide are down to their final strike of the season. The tying run is on second in Ella Kropolowski. Emmy Frazier the winning run on first. Juraskovich ready, 1 and 2. And time is called. So the count moves to 2 and 2 with that hesitation. This is grounded right back. Juraskovich to first, and that is it. A gem from Spaulding as the Tide season comes to an end in a 1-0 nail-biter all the way to the end. What a way to get the playoffs started on 107 pitches. Meg Juraskovich twirls a gem, a complete game shutout. So many times the Tide had the tying run in scoring position this afternoon. They had it. They were ready to explode out of the dugout, but it is not going to happen today. As is always the case when it comes to the playoffs, despite a great effort from both teams, this was going to be the result one way or the other. One team was going to go home upset tonight. So the Tide gets shut out to end the 2026 campaign. So Spaulding will move on in the tournament. They will be facing either Salem or Exeter, depending on who won. Winnacunnet or Portsmouth will face Londonderry. Goffstown or Bishop Girton will play Pinkerton. And we'll have to see who wins in the Merrimack-Bedford matchup and the Wyndham-Timberlane matchup. Still an incredible season. Definitely a disappointing, and no doubt, especially with such a gem from Nat Rowell, who only allowed 2 base runners the whole way through with 7 Ks, only 1 hit and 1 walk. And of course that 1 run in the 4th, which ended up being the straw that broke the camel's back. An incredible season, so we are done here from this season. Be sure to tune in to Concord TV and the rest of our sports teams as they close out the season with finals right around the corner. An incredible season that has come to an end. We will be back next year, but Concord TV will still be putting out content throughout the summer, so be sure to tune in. Or if you want to check out the full games, they can air on the Comcast Education Channel 6 and the BreezeLine Channel 2001 and online at youtube.com/ConcordNHTV. We know that there are a ton of ways for you to spend your afternoon, early evenings, and we are glad that you spend it with us here on the Concord TV Sports Network. We're done from Memorial Field, so from all of us here at Concord TV, Josh Hardy, Graham Sundstrom, good night.